Yeah, I think that's amazing. Just watching the guys that are in the summer league, um, all have great potential. Um, the ones that didn't make it in the first round still have an opportunity to to be on the team and get contracts and just to be there and get that experience, man. I think that while they were here, I was trying to do my best to get them to understand what they were going to look forward to, and I know that they're well prepared, for everything that they're going to get on that next level. Just hope that they all stick and keep representing themselves in the university. Yeah, I know Jaykwon the most. I coached JQ in the USA basketball. Obviously, I've coached against him back when he was in AAU. Jaykwon, we were recruiting him coming out of high school. It didn't work. And when the opportunity came around again, he got in the portal. He asked to come here. And we just kept talking. And he ended up going to Alabama. The situation happened in Alabama. He got back in the portal. And we really didn't talk much. And, it's just one of those situations where he just wanted to be in Memphis. He just wanted to be a Tiger. And it wasn't any recruitment really. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It was just him wanting to be here, our history of knowing each other and feeling like this was a good situation for him. Jaykwon, same thing. When he went in the portal, I felt like we really needed a floor leader. No disrespect to anyone. Jahvon. I mean, we already have Jalen Young, who I love. I really wanted Jalen when he went in the portal. And we needed another guard. I felt like another PG. And getting Jahvon was a blessing, because we didn't know he was getting in the portal. When he got in the portal, we went after him hard, and we ended up getting the deal done. No, no, he didn't get charged with anything. So he's all good to go. Clear. Yeah. I think so. I think this is just where we are in college basketball. I never panicked. It was looking kind of bleak to a lot of people, but for me, I was just staying patient. I just felt like whatever was going to happen was going to happen. Um, just got some what I call blessings late. You don't really get players of this magnitude this late, and but this is something that we're going to be a part of for the rest of my tenure here until they change. How things work in their portal. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, first off, it's a good problem to have a ton of talent. We know that. We know I'd rather have that problem. But it also, like you said, most of these guys, they haven't had to sacrifice in their careers, and they're being asked to do that now. I think when you show how it's really done on the next level to get there, you don't have to average 20, 25 points a game to get there. Most of the guys, it's all potential, and the guys that are winners, most of those guys got drafted this year because they were on winning teams and they were always out there. So we have to sacrifice to get to where we want to get to, and then everybody eats. That's something that I haven't been able to get across. 2 years ago, every guy wanted it for himself. This year, we'll have to, continue to talk about sacrifice and doing it for one another. Yeah, I think the thing that changed is the guys wanted to be here. You know, it's always great when you have those guys wanting to be in Memphis. They want to be a part of this. And, you know, for me, my confidence will always stay high because I feel like whoever's on the roster, we're going to make it work. Like last year's team wasn't my most talented team, but everybody understood their roles. And we won the most games I've ever won in a conference championship. So that says a lot. I've always had the underdog team, like AAU and things of that nature, and we just fought and scrapped and got it done. So I've always been confident with that. To get the big names, you just have to be blessed to do that. They just have to want to be here. Some guys, very small percentage, want to play in a Power Five. Very small percentage because they think that's what's going to thrust them to be seen by scouts. And the way we look at it nowadays, you look at the league, most of the stars went to mid-majors. You know, they didn't go Power Five. I'm just looking at it. You look at Steph, you look at Dame Lillard, you look at these guys, or didn't go to college, Jokic, Giannis. So we can sell that, and we can also sell a great non-conference. What I try to do is put together one of the best non-conference schedules in the country, and that gives the guys enough confidence to say, you know, that's a great non-conference, and you have to beat everybody to win it all. So eventually, once you get to the NCAA tournament, you're going to play the teams that you want to play anyway. You just have to, you know, get there. No, I respect the AAC. I have nothing negative to say about the AAC because, you know, we can compete with a lot of conferences. It's just, you know, Power Fives are the schools that are just, you know, they take over the polls. They get the most respect. No, I think we pretty much have done a great job, me and the staff, on putting a well-rounded squad and roster together. We got guys that can play multiple positions. We have length, got three-point shooters. We don't have a specialist, I should say. Maybe my own son, Ashton, he's a three-point shooter. But you don't have that guy, fifth-year guy that's running around that can just, you know, shoot it. And if anything, if you get a specialist, that might be, you know. You know, I'm definitely optimistic about it happening because of the case that he has and looking at other similar cases around the country that have been given the waiver. So I'm just hoping that that stays true. You know, what's been happening with his case. It's been a success rate, a really pretty high success rate of that. So let's see what happens with him. Mm-hmm. You show him the draft because you think about it, guys that average the most don't go first round. They don't really go. They go late second round or don't get drafted. So it's not about your point per game. It's about being a winner and winning with the team. And I think that's what they look for. You can get drafted off just being a winner. And I think that's where you start putting in there, let's see how many of these guys averaged in the first round. Let's see how many of these guys averaged in the second round per game and what their winning percentages were while they were in college and see what happened with them in the draft. And when the guys, you know, you get a rare case where you get a special talent that goes high, that average 9 points a game or whatever, but for the most part, they want winners. I, maybe one more. Maybe. Maybe one more guy. I can't even count it. You know? I wouldn't even keep it. I would hate to have to count that right now. At least 10. At least 10. It's going to be a little of both, I would say. More about bonding, coming together, getting the camaraderie down, learning each other, but also seeing how we're going to compete as a team. You know, and that's what I'm anxious to see. It's not a stressful situation. It's just let's see how these guys respond in the games, but it's going to be more about, mostly about the bonding. That's going to be fun, because, I love the guy. We still keep in touch pretty much every day. So proud of his growth. How about him, man? I think he deserves just a full contract, not even a two-way. I think he's worked so hard. I think he's put himself in a position to be one of the best young players, in the NBA. And it'll be fun to compete against him. I'm going to double team and triple team him. Yeah, no, it's a true blessing to get that many hours to try to help us get not only ready for the games, but to get some more reps in. 1 hour per day, it's kind of tough, but to get the extra hours because of the foreign trip has been fun. It's been going really well. Guys are competing. The guys are high energy. Really, really good, positive energy all day in practice. The guys really want to be great. They work well with one another, and the atmosphere is just great. Nothing has changed thus far with the program. I can't answer that. He's a part of it now. I don't know how long that goes. I want him to be here, but obviously circumstances are going to dictate that. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. I'll have to check that, Dave, to be very honest with you. I'm not sure. hmm I'll just say I was wrong. I was disappointed in the outcome, but I'm not fighting it. Just going to do the 3 games and then move on with my team. Hopefully, get this past us. But I don't think anything about it. I just felt like at the time that I was in a good position to have it reduced, and they didn't reduce it; they actually added, and I'm okay with that. I got put in a situation, and I just have to do the 3 games. I don't know yet. Probably Coach Stansberry. I think I can coach in practice. It just won't be the games. Yeah, right now he's just kind of feeling everything out. He's sitting back, writing notes, asking a lot of questions because he wants to kind of feel read the room kind of. He's just not trying to implement a lot so that when he gives his input, he'll know exactly what my terminologies are and what we're really trying to do every day in practice. But he's been a big help talking to the guys, having them up in his offices before practice just to talk to them, after practice talking to them, and doing things like that right now, just kind of easing his way into things. Mhm. No, that's huge. That's great for the city. It's great for the university to have these athletes in town. And man, I couldn't be more happier just to be in that. I mean, that building is 3 minutes from my house, and to be there with USA Basketball and having all these athletes in there. I'm glad they built that facility. That's huge for our city.